I want to come to work and I need to be here. It's just part of me. It's going to be very, very difficult to walk away from it. But I shall still be visiting and seeing how things are going on. But I shan't interfere. My name's Philip Waits. I'm the head gardener here at the Wimpole Estate. Have been since 1986. So the area we're in now, this is called the Dutch Garden. This is the first garden that we actually recreated. So this went in 1984. The site was levelled and we replanted with hardy fuchsias because it's a north-facing site, so it's sheltered from the sun. Difficult site to grow anything, so these are perfect. I started off with a small National Trust property elsewhere. So I suggested to the gardens advisor, is there any positions anywhere else in the trust? So I went from a gardener in charge down to an assistant gardener at Wimpole. Very, very informal interview. It was an interview on a lawn, not necessarily in an office, which was really relaxing. Yeah, this is the stickery. Here we've got lots of timber that's been lying around everywhere. We put it in these metal straps, drilled it all out for all the insects to use in these little holes. Thousands of holes we drilled. It really is a high-rise bug hotel. You see these piles of logs lying down, call them eco piles. Sounds like you need a cream for that, but this is a sort of a high-class bug hotel. Well, Wimpole itself is a working estate. Always has been for the last 400 years. Wall garden is very important because we provide vegetables for the restaurant and the cafe here. And it's so nice to get that transition from the wall garden to the customer in the restaurant. They can appreciate what we've produced. So in the wintertime, this area here is full of apples. This is the apple store, probably used for potatoes as well. At the moment, we're using it for storing onions. So we drip feed the restaurant onions and shallots and garlic, so it's an ideal place to store them. We're still producing food here. Products from the farm go to the restaurant. I feel very proud of what we've achieved by producing these goods and having them used straight away, fresh. Right, we've restored the orchards at Wimpole. We've now got 400 apple trees throughout the orchards, and all the apples that we produce, they go for juicing to a local orchard. And they produce 10,000 bottles of apple juice for us. It's our juice, 4 tons of apples, and it gets sold in the shop here in the restaurant, which is really satisfying. The favourite bit about the job is really the people. The people that are involved in Wimpole from all walks of life, and fetching them together under one umbrella here is fabulous. And they all team up, they make friends, they get married, it's just... They are the very essence of what we do here at Wimpole. Vegetable production here is something that is important for us. All our spring cabbage has now been cropped. We're now replanting with other things. Beetroot has gone in again. Beans, dwarf beans. The rabbits unfortunately have eaten our runner beans, but never mind. But yeah, it's in full production. We're lifting our potatoes now, a wonderful potato crop. Not as much as it was last year because of the dry weather, but still, it's lovely clean potatoes. And the restaurants are really loving them. The chefs get very excited. The gardens at Wimpole were very simple initially. We've recreated the garden as it was, redrained the land, replanted, created the features that used to be here. And that's really what's really driven me on over the years to get this garden back to something really special. So this is the parterre. This was recreated in 1995 and 96. Not necessarily with a box. We found out that it didn't exist, but whether we'll have the box in the future because of box blight, we don't know. But it's really a mass bedding scheme. Looks fantastic looking down from the house. So at the moment it's full of pelargoniums and salvias, simply because the rabbits don't like them. They don't eat them. It's been a labour of love. I've enjoyed every second of it, and you can see the results of your labours. You can plant a seed, grow it into a tree that's now 40 foot high, That is so pleasing. Not many people get the opportunity to actually create something from scratch, from a clean palette. You know, it's just amazing.